Hey guys, wanted to do a NES Classic Edition update, NES Mini. I've been avoiding talking about this. I believe I put out one video on it talking about how the demand is going to be much larger than anyone anticipated. I called the scalpers, I called the demand, and I based the demand largely on the fact that millennials are going to be buying this. And I want to tell you a quick story about that before I get into this video. I was just at GameStop earlier today, EB Games of Canada, and of course, yeah, they're sold out. And I talk to them, every other day. I've been talking to the employees at several GameStops, and they're telling me a lot of the GameStops, EB Games, are getting so many calls a day that whenever they get a call, this is a true story. When they get a call at a lot of the locations, they're so fed up with it that if you ask, as soon as you say the word NES Mini, they hang up the phone. They won't say nothing. They will just hang up the phone. They're so pissed off. The employees are pissed off because they're getting 500 to 1,000 phone calls a day regarding this thing. And the thing is, and I also see I see tons of customers coming in, like 40, 50-year-olds. A lot of them coming in to look for one, try and get their hands on one. But I think a lot of these people are scalpers, scumbag sellers, like myself. I openly admitted, if you watch my video on why retro gaming prices keep going up, it's because people like me, I'm in it to, yeah, I'm a collector too, but I also purchase for the sake of reselling and making a profit. There are certain games that I corner the market on, but that's another story. So if I ever actually did get my hands on one, I would have sold it on eBay for $200. I mean, you'd be crazy not to, because eventually the demand's going to die off and the price is going to come down. But what I want to talk about today is what's going on. Why is the demand so big? And I think that this is a classic case of creating false demand that Nintendo has done in the past. They have done this strategy. It's a good marketing strategy, but I think in this case, I don't know. I mean, maybe it was good, but in this case, I'm going to go with the fact that I don't think it was good. Just because I think the demand would have been there even without creating the false demand. However, if we look at the flip side, guess what? I had no intention of buying this thing. I own a real NES. I only play on real NESs. I refuse to play on a friggin' emulator. That's bullcrap. Anyone who's a true retro gamer, true collector, you know what I'm talking about. You know why the emulators are trash. You know why you have to play with the original controller, the original console. Preferably CRT TV. Preferably old school TV. If you can get your hands on one, they're getting rare as is. You can still find them, but they're getting rare. So if I want to buy one, because that's what this false demand has gotten me even hyped up, and I hate this thing. I hate this system. I hate the NES Classic Edition. I think it's awesome for everyone else, but for people like me, I mean, I hate the dang thing. And now I'm going to buy one. I will buy one. Whether it be tomorrow, we'll get to that, or whether it be 3 months from now, I am going to buy one. I'll wait for the price to come down. I'm not going to friggin' go line up at 6 a.m. to get one. I will wait. I'm a patient man. But let's talk about what was leaked today. And guess what? Article on the left. Toys R Us article was leaked today, Saturday, December 3rd, 2016. Toys R Us is getting restocked first thing in the morning, December 4th. That is Sunday, December 4th. Probably that means GameStops are going to have one too. Okay? They are, but here's the thing. You're not going to be able to get one. Okay? What 50% or more of them are going to get bought by scalpers. That's the problem with Nintendo when they create this false demand, false scarcity, yeah, it kind of improves sales in the long run maybe, but in the short term, nobody who actually wants one can get one. It's all scalpers. I'd go into Toys R Us. You know, if I wasn't lazy bum with no job, I'd be there 6 in the morning too. I don't even have a car right now, so I can't do that. But I'd be the girl with the handbag who walked out with 6 at Best Buy. I saw a girl with a handbag, fill her friggin' giant handbag, one of those friggin' environmentally friendly crap with 6 of them, and bought them, and then walked out with them. And they didn't stop her. They didn't limit her on how many she was allowed to buy. But here's the thing: why are you not going to be able to get one, even though they're restocking? This is going to be a big shipment. Nintendo knows they need a big shipment so that people can get these in time for the holiday season. This is going to be a big shipment, but it's going to be gone. It's going to be friggin' gone. Friggin' Wired and 5-Hour Energy, and it's going to be gone. I've been drinking 3 of those. That's my 3rd one in a row. I'm probably going to die of cancer, but F that. I got work to do. And it's called browsing the internet because I don't have a job. So where's a quote I'm looking for? Where is it? I'm going to show you. On Sunday, we're launching our great big Christmas sale. This is Toys R Us, by the way. December 4th through 10th. So they want you in the doors, okay? Toys R Us told CNBC our stores are receiving shipments of both holiday must-haves to support, and we expect that when doors open at 8 a.m., they will sell very quickly. Very quickly, and I guarantee 50% or more of them are going to be scalped. There's going to be people in there buying multiples, and guess what? They ain't going to be no gifts. It's not a gift for themselves. It's not a gift for their kids. It's a gift for eBay. It's a gift for eBay and Amazon, $200 a piece. That's what it's a gift for. And there's people. I have a friend of mine who bought one on Kijiji for $200. Like, it's ridiculous. These people are ridiculous. I forgot if I told you I got off topic earlier, but when I was in EB Games, just today actually, two little kids looked about 8 to 10 years old maximum. They go into EB Games with their dad. They see the display in the window for the NES Mini, and these little kids who they've never seen an NES in their life, they want one. You know why? I guarantee the kids on the playground are talking about how this thing is impossible to get. It's so rare, and the hype is huge. Everyone and their mother knows what the NES Mini is right now. I go on my Facebook feed, I see little millennials everywhere. Little friggin' I know one girl, she's 21. Yeah, she's not that young, but she wasn't even born during the NES era. She wasn't friggin' born during the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis era. The system she grew up on was like the systems during my peak, the N64. That's what she grew up on. She'd never even heard of this thing. But guess what? She, everyone and their mother is talking about it. It's gotten way out of hand. It kind of pisses me off, to be honest. Yeah, kind of pisses me off that these millennials are diving in on it. But it's also a good thing. Okay, I understand. I think it's awesome that these millennials are going to hopefully get into the retro gaming scene and understand truly how classic these games were. And yeah, a lot of them, they don't hold up that well to today's standards, but you have to respect it for what it is. And the quality of game for that era, man, there's some great, like Zelda, Legend of Zelda. I mean, just so many great classics. That's just to name one out of 100. Super Mario 3, best game ever. So that being said, I do kind of want to talk one more thing about the system in general, okay? Just to show you this hype, why this hype is so crazy. Because the system itself is just a glorified emulator with a crummy short controller with a delayed response. There's people who've done tests with this. I'll try and link to it if I can find it again. But unscientific tests, yet they work. They're proven. There's a delay. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. There is a delay. The reflexes are not as fast. It's not the same as the original NES version. It's not quite the same. I don't know if it's the controller, if it's the game that they ported. I don't know what the issue is, but the delay is just... It's not exact, okay? It's not exact. You want the exact, you gotta buy the original Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And give you another example of this artificial demand, or to show you the craziness. All of these games are available on Virtual Console. All of them. Every single one of them. Yet nobody's buying the Virtual Console versions. They all want the NES Mini. Right? It's great price. That's partly why. If you were to buy them all individually, you'd pay a lot more money. But even so, a lot of these people only want, a handful of games anyway. They're only ever going to play a handful of those games. So, leaked news. It's coming out Sunday, 30 minutes in my time. 30 minutes from now will be Sunday. Good luck getting one. If you actually do get one, please leave a comment below. I'd like to know how many you saw in the store. Because when I talk to all the EB Games, all the GameStop insider connections, aka employees that I know of, every single one of them have told me they have no idea how many they're getting. They just know that they're getting 1 to 2 more shipments. They guarantee 2 more shipments. So obviously Sunday being 1, or at least Monday, Tuesday, if Toys R Us is already getting there. There will be 1 more shipment before Christmas. There's guaranteed 1 more after that. However, the odds of a 3rd shipment are slim to none, is what they're telling me. And so what does that spell? It says scalpers are going to be all over it. And hopefully Nintendo does bring out enough to satisfy demand and screw over those scalpers, man. Those scalpers, I hope anyone trying to scalp it gets burned. I really hope so. Even though I'd be one of the guys trying to scalp it, but I should be burned myself if I'm going to be a scumbag scalper, right? I hate scalpers. But anyways, let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe. I am trying to make more videos because I'm not working right now, as you can tell by my neck beard growing in. See you later.